Hi, and welcome to this video where I'm going to show you how to use and configure the plugin AnticlickFraud. After installing the plugin and activating it by inserting a valid license, you will get two menu items: Settings and IP Control. In Settings, you have four tabs: Usage, Settings, Add Code, and Support. The Usage tab is very simple. Here you can get instructions regarding the different sections by clicking on the header of each one. If I click on Settings, I will get the written instructions on how to use and configure settings, and so on with the other sections. Let's take a look into the Settings tab. The first option is to keep data when uninstalling the plugin. This is very useful if you ever uninstall the plugin but want to keep the data. Why would you do so? Well, it is very useful in case you install the plugin again and want to use those records in the future. So by having this option activated, the data will be kept even if you uninstall the plugin. Allow shortcodes in the widgets. This is very useful if you want to show your ads inside any widget you might have in your site. You must be aware though that this option may already be active by other plugin or the theme itself, so check it out before you activate it. How much time minimum until the ads are shown again? Here you can establish the minimum amount of time until the ads will be shown to a visitor that has clicked on your ads before or has reached the maximum number of clicks for a given period. How much time maximum in hours until the ads are shown again? This is the same as the minimum amount of time. What the system is going to do, it is going to take a random number between the minimum and the maximum time to determine if it is going to show the ads to a returning visitor. Exclude visits from unknown countries. This is a very useful option because there are many people nowadays that navigate through anonymous proxies, or even worse, they are navigating from IPs which country cannot be determined. Normally, an advertising platform it's not going to be happy getting clicks from IPs which country cannot be determined. So, for the safety of your advertiser account, this option should be activated. Exclude your own IP. This option lets you introduce an IP address, which should be your own IP address, to exclude the ads from being shown when this IP address visits the site. Normally you will insert your own IP address because this will prevent accidental clicks that can happen when you visit your site to check out how the latest improvement looks out on the front end. Exclude visits from specific countries. There might be some cases where you do not want to show your ads to some countries. Here If you activate the option, you can check and select those countries you do not want to show your ad to. Once you are happy with your selections, please remember always to save your settings, because if you do not do so, they will be lost. So now I'm clicking on Save to do so. The next tab is the ad code itself. This is very simple. The system supports ads with iframes, like our ad number 2, and ad systems without frames, like our ad number 1. You just have to give the div or the block where the ad is inserted in a unique ID. So right here I'm going to write my ID and the code of the ad, of course. When you are finished inserting the ads, remember to click on Save. And last but not least, you have the Support tab. If you have any question, suggestion, trouble using the plugin, or want to know more before buying it, just click on the picture and you will be taken to our site where you can submit a ticket with any issue you might have. Let's take a look at IP control. The IP control is divided into two tabs: IP management and IP control. Inside the IP management, we have two options. The first one, we can choose to purge the database. What does this mean? Well, that does mean that if you ever get so many data that the system starts to getting slow, or you just want to get rid of all your data and start a fresh database, you can just click on the button Delete All. Please be careful with this option, because once you click on Continue, after the warning, the action cannot be undone. And if you have any plans of keeping your data, this will not be possible. Clean the database. This is a little bit more advanced option. Here you can pick a date in the calendar, let's say the 5th March 2017, and if I click on the button Go Ahead, what it's going to happen is that all the data prior to that date, that's the 5th March 2017, will be deleted. And like the prior option, it cannot be undone. So please be careful when you use this option. IP control. Well, these are the headquarters of AnticlickFraud. Here you have a listing of all the IPs that have made at least one click on your site. You can sort by IP, you can sort by country, you can sort by blocked. That's it. If an IP has been blocked because the visitor has clicked as many times as we had established in the settings, the date for the last click, and the risk score. What is the risk score? The risk score is a score which is based on more than 80 parameters that we check just to get an idea of how toxic a click from an IP can be in the eyes of Google or other advertising systems and platforms. If I click on Calculate Risk Score, the system is going to do that in the background. Total clicks, that is the total number of clicks since this IP started visiting us. And manual block. Well, that is a very useful option. If you have any IP you don't like or you suspect it could be toxic for you, don't hesitate to ban it. Let us sort the IPs here by risk score. You can see I have banned all the IPs which are in orange because I don't want clicks from those IPs. But I could say, oh, this IP from India has a risk score of 5%, and well, I don't know why, but I don't want the ads to be shown to that IP. I just have to click on OK, and you can see it will turn out to banned. That means that the ads won't be shown to that IP ever again until you unban it. And that's it for the presentation of the AnticlickFraud plugin. I hope you like it and hope to see you soon on PluginMarket.net with any question you might have or as a customer. Bye.